My name is Chase Biedra from Natick, Massachusetts. And so this is my video on how the HTC program has changed me. Honestly, the program has changed me a while before I even started. Just because of Dan Locke. I started watching his videos, and the first thing I picked up from Dan from the very first video, probably about 3 minutes in, he said this one line. It takes a great deal of knowledge to realize your own ignorance. And I thought that was so profound because it's so true. It's so true. You can't realize how much of a dumbass you really are. It takes a lot of knowledge to do that. So that was pretty much all in at that point. And the next thing was, I forget which video this was, but it said, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. And I see that more with going through these classes is, I take a lot of notes, I see everything, and I'll say that's great. That goes in one ear, out the other. Unless you apply it, unless you live it, you be it, it comes to you. And I feel like I've done that my whole life. I've listened, goes in one ear, out the other. That's killed me. So that was another profound statement. So aside from that, getting into the program, took me a while to sign up for the program. So I went to Menfluential with a couple of my buddies down in Atlanta. And my main reason for going there was to meet Dan Locke in person. Wanted to see him speak, and I did. It was phenomenal. So after his speech, went up to him, waited in line, and spoke to him for literally like a half a second. Said hi. I could barely even speak. I was so nervous, just heart beating out of my chest and everything, and sweating, and managed to get a picture with him, which was great. So, I really wanted to meet Dan in person. Pretty much already knew I was signing up for the class, but wanted to meet him, see him, look into his eyes. So after I met Dan, I went back to my seat, and there was a handful of people there that actually went through the HTC program already. Either batch 1 or batch 2. Probably batch 1. And, I spoke with 2 of them because I overheard them talking about it. And they didn't say much to me, but what little they said just reinforced it even more with me. And that was awesome. So pretty much, after that, I was really all in. I was all in before, but then even more. So that being said, it took me about 2 to 3 weeks to sign up. After that, signed up, got into the program, and the first 2 weeks, I know that was all explained at the beginning. The first 2 weeks are for, mindset. And honestly, that's great that that's first right off the bat, because that is the most important thing. Like, that's the hardest thing for me to change, is my mindset. Still working on that. The attitude of gratitude in the morning, the affirmations during the day, wealth mindset at night. It's all great. It gets you thinking in the right way. It's just to really internalize that, which has been my difficulty. But it's working slowly but surely. I am definitely much better off now than I was 5-6 weeks ago. So that's good. So I'd have to say that is the number one biggest thing, aside from all the other knowledge that we're getting from this program. Going throughout the other weeks 3, 4, 5, 6, just all the different tidbits. It just takes, what I love about Dan is that he doesn't have to say much. It's just little thing here, little thing there. Can really change your world. Just how you say something, what you say. It's just so powerful. So powerful. The verbal confirmation, I love this. So when you're talking on the phone with a prospect, and they say, okay, yeah, I think I can do that. And you say, excuse me, what? Okay, yes, I think I can do that. Okay, great. Just those little things, so subtle, things I would have never thought about. Never. They're so powerful. And the whole rating somebody 1 to 10 on their interest level or, willingness to buy. Like 1 through 5 is you have to use reverse psychology. Above that, questions. It's just those little simple things that really should be common sense, but it's not. It's just not. And just seeing that, I can see even if someone's just paying half attention to this program, they could really get the world out of it. It's just really just, you can take one thing away from this and it'd be worth 10 times the value. Honestly. But again, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this or exaggerate, but that's honestly how I feel. So, to sum it all up, it's been a great program. I feel like it's working and changing me in a way that I didn't even know that I had to be changed. Didn't even discover that, hadn't realized or discovered that within myself before this. So it's pretty amazing for me to discover that. And it's kind of changing my thinking in a way where, what I do for a living now is I'm a general contractor. I've been a carpenter since I was about 12 and a half, 13 years old, and went to high school, college, graduated, started my business 2011, and I've been doing home remodeling, kitchens, bathrooms, additions since I was about 22. And my whole approach on sales and trying to do what I want to do has been, I've just realized it's really been all wrong. So what I'm looking to do is improve people's lives. That's how I started when I was a little kid. Wanted to do carpentry work to improve something, make something better, improve someone's life through creating a better house, whatever it is. But what I see from this program, what it's doing for me, if I had the ability to help somebody else achieve that, that would be amazing. That would really, truly be amazing. So what I want to do, and it took me a while to discover this, and I wasn't even convinced before this program, but now I'm so much more sure of that, is I want to help people. I want to do what this right here is doing for me. I want to do that for as many people as possible. Because honestly, this is changing my life. And if I can have that effect on anybody, that's huge. A lot more than I'm doing now. A lot more than I'm doing now. So that was a big aha moment for me when I realized my, the abilities that I could have, the purpose that I can serve, and what I can really bring to many people, the world. So that being said, I know for a fact I'm a high-ticket closer. Working towards that. I'm going to be working with you guys. You might not see it yet, but I know it, so get ready. Look forward to talking with you soon, working with you very soon, and I'll see you in class.